Okay, y'all. I don't know if you all are keeping up with Jamie Foxx, but Jamie Foxx is literally now showing his allegiance to say to Satan, y'all. Basically, he's throwing up, Baphomets and all kind of stuff in his new video, and I was like, oh my god. Has he been doing this all along and we just never paid attention to it because people are waking up to this stuff now? This makes me want to go back to his other old videos and stuff that he was doing just to see was he doing this in the other videos. But he got a new video out, y'all, and he's showing his allegiance to the Sonic world as well. And we about to talk about this, y'all. We are about to talk about it. Hello and welcome to my channel. Please like, share, and subscribe if you like this video. And thank you all so much for watching. Thank you, thank you, thank you. To my day ones, twos, and threes, and fours. Thank you so very much. I appreciate you all. And welcome, welcome, welcome. This video is for entertainment and educational purposes only. So everything is alleged, some is not. And the fair accuse is in my description box, y'all. So let's get to it, y'all. Let's get to it. First, I want to say happy Sunday. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Please stay safe and all that good stuff. Please stay aware of your surroundings. And please, y'all, watch the company that you keep because it just may save your life or keep you out of trouble. Okay, y'all? So let's get to it, y'all. Let's get to it. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Should we be surprised? We shouldn't, y'all. But it's just the principle of it, But everybody is making their choice now. They're making a choice. It's either you are with God or you're not. And a lot of these celebrities, the majority of them, they're not. And they're taking their stands right now. And you can tell that these demons are getting desperate, y'all. I'm just going to put it out there. They're getting desperate. And they know that they have, some influence over people, because they still have a lot of people that's not woke yet. And they're not even waking up or trying to. But there are so many that have. And a lot of people don't look at Jamie Foxx the same way. I know I don't, y'all. And I used to be a big, big, big fan. A big fan. But as time has went on and you learn more about the symbolism and the stuff that they're doing, and you take the time instead of just listening to a beat and sing along or hum along to a song, now you know to go look at the words to that song that they're saying, because they might be throwing some stuff in there that's disrespecting God, and you're humming along to it unknowingly, y'all. So it's a lot of stuff that you have to pay attention to now, because they'll sneak some stuff in there just so you and or your little ones can be out here just singing and humming, and they play it over and over and over on the radio. Because they want you to learn the words to the songs, or they want you to hum along to it. Even at like you're at work and you're not paying attention and you just start humming something because you keep hearing it. Y'all, you have to pay attention to stuff now. So now I'm looking at Jamie Foxx, and I ever since Jamie Foxx called, they say he got hurt and he was fighting for his life, and then he mysteriously, miraculously just came back, and they were saying all kind of stuff that this man wasn't gonna live. If he lived, he was gonna be, messed up, wasn't gonna be able to walk, or he was gonna have all kind of stuff to function. We all know now that those were lies. A lot of it was lies, and a lot of places that he was transferred to. This was just to promote their place so that they, to me, my personal opinion, so that they could, people would go spend money at these places. But then when you went to the last place where he was at, that he's miraculously just recovered from, if you go read their reviews, it's nothing like what they're trying to push on people. The reviews is totally different, that this place was not what it's all cracked up to be. But tying Jamie Foxx to this place, and that he was, fighting for his life, and then he went to this place and they miraculously brought him back, made people think that this place is the bum diggity. Okay, y'all? But you see now that a lot of stuff is smoke and mirrors. And that ain't the only thing that made me back me off from Jamie Foxx. The fact that he used his own race to make money. Because we are or were his biggest fans, y'all. We were the ones that he knew were going to go watch his TV shows. I watched all of the Jamie Foxx shows. I listened to his music. I supported it. I bought it. Or this and that and this. But as time went on and I just peeped how he moved, that a woman of color was not something that he would even look at. And if he did look at her, it was only to hit it and quit it. It wasn't for, he never looked at his own race as somebody that he could even love or wife up. Or, you know what I'm saying, be on his arm. It was always white women. All the time. And now that he got this new video, I said, Lord have mercy, he throws a woman of color in the video with him. And I'm like, if this is not how you live it, then why are you still trying to push that off on us to make us think that you still, with your people? And you're not. You're not. And it's okay to love outside. But the fact that all this stuff been coming out about the Diddy stuff, and this woman came forward and said that Jamie, how he did her, and all of this stuff, it just makes you sit back and just analyze these celebrities a little bit more. You know what I'm saying, y'all? And what I've, the conclusion that I've came to, and this is just my personal opinion, I don't think Jamie Foxx likes women of color at all. I don't. Only thing he likes from women of color is to support his projects. So when I came across this new video that he just put out, he got a new song out. I listened to a little bit of it. I used to listen to his music. I couldn't even listen to the whole thing. I paused it while I just watched the rest. This is how I feel about these celebrities now. I don't feel the same way. And a lot of other people don't feel the same way either. But look who he throw all the attention to when he has a project. Us. He wants us to support him. And I just can't anymore. I just can't. You see the hand symbolism that he's throwing up. No different than other people that's been throwing up hand symbolism. And if you don't know the symbols, I'll put them up there for you. He's throwing up the Baphomet, the devil horns. This is what he's throwing up right now in his new video, y'all. Okay? He not only threw that up, but he also threw up Masonic symbolism as well. And are you surprised I'm not? But I have to still talk about it, okay, y'all? I say this all the time, watch the company that you keep. And Jamie Foxx's company was the inner circle of people that was running the industry. It was. And it is what it is. If they were into this stuff, then he was into this stuff because he was hanging out with them. He was a part of, that party, that basketball party, and people didn't have no clothes on. They had to take off stuff. If they miss a shot on, playing basketball, they had to take off clothes, and it was all men there. This was Jamie Foxx's party, y'all. This is how he partied. A lot of the stuff that's been going on is some sick stuff that we're hearing. And he played a part in it. And these were his friends. These were the people that he was hanging out with. Now, everybody know this symbol right here represents if you are a part of, that Masonic world. He put this all up in the video, y'all. He put this all up in the video. And to me, I think that he's sending out a message to the followers, the little ones that he still have left. And the ones that hasn't woke up. I think this is a message to them that this is how you get the yachts and all the things that I've accomplished by joining in on the reindeer games. And he's letting you know how he got to where he's gotten to. Y'all, this was deep when I watched this, and I was like, Lord have mercy. You mean he's coming out and putting this right in everybody's face now? Which lets you know he don't care anymore. He does not care anymore. And a lot of people, and they're getting desperate. You can tell that as well. A lot of these people are getting desperate. But to be honest with y'all, their God, who they allegedly serve, which is Satan, y'all, he's turning his back on a lot of these people. A lot of these people, and I'm going to tell y'all this, every time you've ever watched, a lot of truth is in the movies. And if you watch horror films and stuff like that, the majority of horror films show you that Satan will pull you in, use you, and then he will turn on you. Just like that. You can be out here doing his work for him and this and that and this. But after he's done with you, or you don't have that power to pull or influence the flock, he's done with you. He is. Now, I don't know. Like I said, I'm going to go back and look at some old videos of music he done just to see if he was doing any symbolism. But I don't remember him doing it. But I wasn't paying attention back then either. But if he wasn't, y'all, this tells you that even Jamie Foxx is getting desperate. That he has to come up with shenanigans and stuff like that just to get people to support him. They are not supporting him like they used to. And that showed you that when he called himself, got hurt back here and was fighting for his life and all of that stuff. It's no difference than Lil Jon. Been out of the limelight for a very long time. But soon as he pop out saying that he is about to go on tour, his son passes away. I want you to pay attention to the fact that right around the time that Jamie Foxx allegedly got hurt or somebody gave him something, this is what the word was, okay? Right around that time, he had so many projects coming out. It used to be a time when they didn't have to do shenanigans just to get attention from people. People were going to watch you for the simple fact that you're talented. And he's very talented. Jamie Foxx is an excellent actor. He can sing his tail off, okay, y'all? He's a triple threat, and he's a comedian. And even he has to stoop that low to come up with, and I just feel like that whole thing was a lie to promote his movies, because all his movies started coming out back to back to back. He had a bunch of movies coming out during that time that he allegedly went in the hospital and all of this stuff, okay? And peep how everybody was running and watching. Everybody was watching all the new stuff that he was putting out. Everybody was praying for him. They're energy vampires, y'all. This is what they are. And they thrive off of your energy. This is what they do. And look at all the people that was talking about Jamie Foxx during that time. Look at all the people that was going back, not just watching his new stuff that was just about to come out and all of that stuff, but people were going and watch his old stuff too. That's how much his name started back ringing out in these streets. And y'all get that bag up. And you know who he put on his arm? The people that don't even support him. Because I'm going to tell y'all this. The majority of the people that were supporting Jamie Foxx were his own people. Were his own people. I have to say that again. Yeah, he got whites and stuff like that like some of his work. But the majority of the people that supported him were his people. The people that he wouldn't touch with a 10-foot pole unless he banned it for the night. But to put a woman of color on his arm and be proud of and happy to wake up to every day, that's not his style. But he'll throw in a video like he did this one. Y'all, the symbolism is there. You see this right here. This is what he's doing. This is what he's doing. It's right in our faces. And now he's picking up where, Jay-Z and them is leaving off at. I'm just saying, y'all. They stuffed and blew up in their face now. So now Jamie Foxx gonna ease it up in our face. And these are his people. This is his in crowd. Beyonce and Jay-Z and P. Diddy and them. This is his circle. You thought he wasn't gonna do it too? Now he wants to throw a woman of color. Where have Jamie Foxx had anybody that looked like this on his arm, y'all? Don't worry, I'll wait. That he dated for a while. Everything that we done saw looked like somebody took an iron and, I'm just saying, y'all, went out to the back door and just ironed it away. But now he gets a new video. He got a new song out. He wants to put it toward us again. As if we care. Because I don't know about y'all, but I don't. And y'all let me know in the comment section if you do. He's doing all the symbolism. He's showing that, he got yachts and all of this stuff with his name on it. And he's showing the world that this is how I got here. This is how I got here. But we always thought it was your talent. We did. But think about the people that has talent that's not where he's at. Think about that. The people that walked away from a lot of this mess. Or wasn't down for pushing certain things out there to their fans and the younger generations. They were just as funny as, there was a lot of comedians out here that was just as funny as he was. They're not on his status. Pay attention to that. Just like a lot of rappers that were way better than Jay-Z is not where he's at. Jay-Z is, to me, only good at manipulating people. Getting people out the way so he can shine. And this is what it looks like it's been going on for a long time. And they support each other because they're down for the same thing, y'all. Same thing. But this is a part of his new video. I can't even tell y'all the name of the video, y'all. I can't even tell you the name. I can't. That's just how much I don't care about no Jamie Foxx no more. For real, for real. And when he got a new music out or a new movie out, I don't run to go see it like I used to. Like, oh, Jamie got something new out. I could care less. Because you are the company that you keep. You really are. And if you think that it's not going to affect you, it will. If somebody else is selfish and manipulative and this and that and this, and you hang out with that person, this your best friend, this the love of your life, you're going to be just like that person. Or you got some characteristics about yourself that just like them. And it is what it is. When I saw this scene right here with him, with a woman of color in his arms, I laughed so hard. I'm not lying, y'all. I laughed. Because we're not used to seeing him with a woman of color. We're used to seeing him with white women all the time. You might as well be real about shoulda now. But you know what? They still can't. They still can't. We know what you really want to put in this video. Why not put that, what you like in this video? What you always have on your arm. Why you don't put it in your video? You know why? Because he think that it's going to bother us. And we're not going to support him. We don't care anymore either way because we know this is fake. And it's phony now. I don't know how y'all feel about the situation, but that's how I feel about the situation, y'all. This guy is no different than everything else that they have thrown in front of us for an agenda. Okay, y'all? This is all they do is push agendas. Just like all the rest of them has pushed agendas. All your life you watched Denzel because he was the best of an actor. This is what people watched. And I'm going to tell y'all this. He waited until he got older to let the cat out the bag. That, this was what he was about as well. After his career was pretty much, done. And he's not really doing a lot of movies and this and that anymore. And he didn't got up in age. Then this is when Denzel started letting people know, his company he was keeping and, what he was about. This is when we started finding out. I just started finding out recently about, Denzel at the Diddy parties and all of that stuff. I'd never known all that stuff until recently. And then you find out, people start finding out who you really are. You want to run and get baptized? This is what Denzel did. Now, I'm going to be completely honest. I like his motivational little videos that he put on YouTube. I do like his little motivational videos. But at the same time, I'm going to still say this. You are the company that you keep. And this is his company. People that allegedly dogs out other people just so they can stay on top. So what that make you look like? What it make you look like? Jamie Foxx still out here trying to push himself off on us. After we done found out what he's about. Denzel don't care anymore. He pretty much don't care. This is why he went out there and started talking about he'll do a movie, mingling, tingling with a man and all of this stuff. He don't care because he's up in age and he done made the majority of the money that he's going to make when it comes to the industry. He's pretty much at retirement age right now. So he don't care. And at 1 minute you're saying, doing an interview with somebody and saying that you ain't never played a role like that, but you don't mind playing a, sweat and skittler role right now. At the same time, you pushing that out to the world to make people that's fans of yours and these, little young ones coming up that's confused and this and that. You want them to think that this is okay. You land up with, you know what I'm saying? This is how it's supposed to be. You should love who you love. He want people to think it's okay. I'm a big celebrity. If I play that role, there's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with this. This is what he want to push. And at the same time he's saying that, he's running to get baptized. When we all know that God is against that. So pay attention to their actions, y'all. Because this is crazy, okay? This is no different. Same symbolisms. Throwing up the sixes and the Baphomets. This is what Jamie Foxx is doing right now. And this one right here, Lord knows, this is why he got in office in the first place. All through his presidency and pushing to be the president, nobody was paying attention to the hand gestures. Nobody was paying attention to none of that. They were paying attention to, we're about to get the first black president. Nobody ever thought that he was pushing an agenda too. Nobody ever paid attention to he's in disguise as somebody that's supposed to help us to do something better in that office. He got in there and did us worse than the other presidents did. He didn't show no mercy. Things got really bad for a lot of people when this man was in office. But the thing of it is, nobody stopped to think to pay attention to before he got that president role. He was still into politicians. He was doing stuff out here. He made decisions for people of color before he made it to the presidency. And those decisions were bad. They wasn't good. They made poor neighborhoods. His decisions made poor neighborhoods even worse. Even worse. He made them desperate to go out and do more crimes and do more things because he snatched stuff away from them, knowing that they didn't have, means to take care of themselves. I remember those days before he even got in office. I remember those days, what he was really out here doing. And everybody was brainwashed because our people are so vulnerable. I have to just tell it. Not the ones that's waking up, but the ones that still sleep and think that these celebrities mean them well and stuff like that. And these politicians and this and that, they're still asleep. And you can fall for the okie doke all the time. You can. It's easy to fall for it. But the thing of it is, a lot of people that get in these offices now, people are looking for the less evil person. Is this person evil than this person? It doesn't mean that one is better than the other. It just means, is they going to do us in worse than this person going to do us in? Are we tired of what this person been doing to try to go back to this person? Because, you kind of know what he going to do because he did it before he was in office. But he wasn't as bad as they are, letting all of their buddies get away with crimes, take people out and brush it under the rug. This man had the nerves to come and do an interview about Trump putting up the monkey stuff or whatever. And he was saying something about that. And I was just looking at him thinking about the main thing that was going through my mind when he was talking about that was when he was in office and how Jay-Z and Beyonce kept running back and forth to the White House as if they had moved in too. And during that time that Jay-Z and Beyonce was running back and forth to the White House, there were so many allegations against Jay-Z that didn't make any sense. And it all got brushed under the rug. All of them. And they were put on this pedestal to make them, the world think that they were something special. And all the fans was Jay-Z and Beyonce. They were at the White House. They were hanging out with the president. And they didn't never stop to think that it's a reason why they're hanging out with the president. They got connections. They can get away with doing things that they're doing. They didn't think about that. They just thought about, they're moving on up. Power couple. Never stopped to think that they wanted this man to help them cover their tracks. And allegedly, that's what he did. That's what he did, y'all. Help him cover up stuff. The main people that everybody's on social media right now saying that they did in their own people. Anybody that were better than Beyonce or Jay-Z, they're not here anymore. It's a reason behind that, allegedly. And they use politicians and all of this stuff to get their way. If they went out and had a baby by somebody that they weren't supposed to have no baby by, they made sure that they had enough connections that DNA would never see the light of day. They made sure of it. And at the same time that, somebody is fighting, y'all, to get some type of justice for not only they self to find out who their daddy is, but justice for their mama too. It was all brushed under the rug. All of it. But anybody else on the street, if somebody say, that's my baby daddy, they make them take a DNA test to find out. Because you cannot get no assistance or anything like that without telling them now. Because they want to go after that person too. Not only you go after them, the government will go after that person to make them pay some child support. But it doesn't matter when it comes to some of these celebrities because of their status. This was right in our face, y'all, all day long. And to be honest with you, look at the look on his face while he's throwing this stuff up. Do he look a little devilish? I'm just saying, y'all. We didn't pay this stuff no attention before. Everybody was, he's so sexy. Oh, he's so this. And all along, this was smoke and mirrors to make people let their guard down. Oh, they think they finna get their first black president. He gonna do something for them. Little do they know he was working with everybody else to do the same thing. Okay, y'all? The same exact thing. Put their foot on our neck and keep it pushing. He did that. And now you have Jamie Foxx and got to this age. And he's still trying to run them games on us, y'all. Still trying to run the same game that everybody else done ran. Now you just stepping in on the scene and now you want to do it too. And you don't think you're going to get called out on it? Anyway, y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section. Please like, share, and subscribe if you like this video. And thanks for watching, y'all. Peace.